To a lot of people, it might seem like mental health issues play a little role in people being incarcerated, but I think it plays a big role, man.
AVID attorneys talk with inmates in jail. Title: AVID Jail Project, Amplifying Voices of Inmates with Disabilities. Kaylee Beber, AVID Jail Project attorney.
An issue that we hear about frequently when speaking with inmates in jails in King County is that many inmates have to wait to have a mental health appointment for so long that they end up leaving the jail before they can talk to a provider.
My name is Siyad Shamo. I'm currently in custody in King County, downtown. I recently got diagnosed at Sound of Mental Health with PTSD, and got a severe case of PTSD. And I came in here and I told him about it. I told him what's going on. I told him that I got diagnosed on the house.
Title screen: Medical Kite.
I wrote him a kite. I told him my condition's worsening. Hearing voices. I can't pay attention. I can't concentrate, and I haven't got no response back.
Title screen: Psychiatric Provider Review Note. Siyad Shamo. Kaylee.
He was scheduled for a psychiatric appointment 8 weeks out, which is the wait time that most people at that jail have to wait to be seen by a mental health provider. And Siyad only spent 2 weeks at that jail. The average length of stay in most jails in Washington is 2 to 3 weeks. So scheduling mental health appointments out 2 to 3 months results in denying care to many people who need it.
Siyad.
I tell you the truth, it's getting to the point where you don't want to do nothing about it no more. You're like, nobody cares, why should I care? It's probably not that serious. Since they're not really worried about it, why should I be worried about it?
Kaylee.
Another issue that we see across the state and really across the country is that there's no centralized oversight over jails, and there's no uniform standards applied to jails. We met with Siyad at 2 jails in King County. He informed both jails of his diagnosis, his outside provider, his past treatment, and his current symptoms.
Title screen: Siyad's Medical Kites from KCCF and SCORE jails.
And at the first jail, he was housed in minimum custody, which means that he could move around freely and interact with other people. The second jail housed Siyad in administrative segregation, or solitary confinement, which means that he was confined to his cell for 23 hours a day. And this is when study after study is concluding that solitary confinement is extremely harmful for people, especially people with mental illness.
9 days later, Siyad at South Correctional Entity, or SCORE, in Des Moines, Washington.
So you're in your cell by yourself all day. You get an hour out a day. And sometimes you might get your hour out at 1 o'clock at night. It depends on where they start from. Sometimes you might get 8 o'clock in the morning, so you don't even know. You're just thinking to yourself, talking to yourself, and it's hard, man. It's hard.
Kaylee.
So the same person was treated completely differently by 2 different jails in the same county from one day to another. How long did they talk to you for?
Siyad.
Like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Like 5 minutes, yeah. They told me, are you suicidal? Are you eating your food?
Kaylee.
Siyad received a response to his request for treatment the day before he was released. So he didn't receive mental health treatment from either jail.
Siyad in waist restraints.
They're not helping. And even if they are trying to help, they're not doing it on time. So I don't know what to do.
Siyad is escorted back to his cell by 2 guards. Title screen: Follow Siyad's story and other stories of people with mental illness in jails from the AVID Jail Project at Rooted in Rights on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, or avidjailproject.org.